What is going on, YouTube? PPS back here for our YouTube Play of the Day video. I'm coming at you live with two props for today's slate. Coming back to you after past the prop yesterday. I ended up dropping my full card for free yesterday. So if you didn't follow me on Twitter, I did drop all my plays there. I think we were down like 1 unit yesterday, but our last with past the prop, we did drop. What did we have yesterday? We had the White Sox first five. Kopech got lit up. I think tripled or quadrupled his ERA in one start. He had like a 1.29, and then ended up giving up like 5 runs, I think, through an inning, 2/3, 2 2 innings, I think. That was unfortunate. He got absolutely blown up. And then we also had the Mets team total first half. They ended up getting 2, only scoring in 1 inning against the new guy. So it was a weird day for me for sure. Like I said, I gave out everything free yesterday just because it's the first of the month. Just wanted to get that. We were 1 strikeout away from cashing all the way up to an 890 prop there for Hunter Green. He obviously got lit up, but did well on his way up there. So today we got 2 plays today, a little bit more juicy than I like to play, but I like both spots quite a bit here. First off, I'm going to start with the Reds first 5 money line. Yes, I know the Reds suck. I do get that. But we have them at home today facing off against the Washington Nationals here. And yeah, they're not good. Don't get me wrong. They're not good. But so far this year, they're even 500 at home for the first 5 money line. On the road is a completely different story. 5-15 on the road so far this year there. So obviously that's a huge difference. And if you look at the Washington Nationals on the road this year, they are 10-11 to the first 5 on the road. They're actually much, much worse at home for the first 5 numbers. But I like this pitching matchup even more. Graham Ashcroft versus Joan Adone. And Ashcroft has been nothing short of amazing so far in his first 2 starts. Toronto, San Francisco, both playoff teams at the moment. Ended up giving up 2 runs to the Toronto Blue Jays. No shame in that. And he just has a very different-ish type of stuff that you see from these Reds guys. A lot of these Reds guys, right, we have heavy velo, like Luis Castillo, like Hunter Green yesterday. And Ashcroft does have the velo, right? He's going to be sitting around that 97, but he's going to have a cutter-sinker mix, right? So when we're looking at Castillo, you're looking at Green. Green's running 100 with his four-seam fastball. Ashcroft isn't trying to get Ks. He just uses that velo, obviously, to help him miss barrels, right? So he doesn't throw a four-seam fastball. It's all cutter, sinker, slider, all of them. Sub 300 expected average against, so that is very, very good. He's not a strikeout guy. That's not what we're going to see here, and the Nationals aren't a strikeout team either. We're just going to see 97 to 98 moving this way, moving that way against this Nationals team that has struggled as of late. And Joan Adone is actually the worst first 5 pitcher in the MLB. He is 0-9 for his first inning record. He is the least profitable there. So obviously I do like to see that. He's going to be running his fastball around that 97 range. Started the year, he was a little bit lower, but he's in the bottom 10 percentile of whiff percentage, of expected ERA, of chase rate, and of expected WOBA. We have a 6.09 expected ERA. A lot of hard hit contact here. Sweet spot percentage 5% higher than the major league average. Barrel percentage 5% higher than the major league average. There's a lot of hard hit balls, and like I said, the Reds at home, they got enough pop here that we should see some balls leave the yard. Obviously, Tommy Pham, I believe he'll be back today. They said that he was having spasms. He got scratched, but he should be back today. That's a big bat in the middle of that lineup. But I really, really like the Reds here. I think that this price is warranted. And I also think that I like having the push option here. There should be some runs scored here on Adone. And I expect that to be coming from the Red side here. So Second play of the day, a little bit juicy for a total base prop, but I've made a lot of money on this guy in the past week that I'm going to go right back to him, and it's going to be Austin Riley. Obviously, the best matchup you can have in Coors Field, and Austin Riley has been nothing short of amazing again in the last week and a half or so. So he has 4 homers in his last 7 games. Actually, 5 homers in the last 7 games. Obviously, he was facing off against the Phillies, Miami, and Arizona. But yesterday, he cranked another home run. But if we look into it here, he has a hit in, this is quite a few. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10-game hit streak, multiple hits in 6 of those games. So that obviously hits the total there. And also in the games that he got the 1 hit, 2 of those have been home run days. So he's actually hit this number in 8 of his last 10. Facing off against Austin Gomber, a left-handed pitcher for the Colorado Rockies. Obviously, he's been pretty good in Coors, but Austin Riley has a 184 WRC plus versus lefties. That's 84% better than an average MLB player with a 623 slugging and over 1,000 OPS. I expect to see a lot of hard hit balls here today from Austin Riley. And since he's got moved into the 4-hole, because he was batting third for most of the season. Since he's got moved into the 4-hole, batting 300, 5 homers, and we're seeing a lot of power from him when he's got moved into the cleanup spot. So everything here I like for him. Obviously, I don't like the price, but that's the Coors Field tax that we're going to be paying here. I love Austin Riley today. He will be a staple in all my fantasy lineups and all my DFS lineups. He was in my lineup yesterday, ended up cashing me some tickets there. He was fantastic, had him on a home run prop yesterday too. So I love Austin Riley. I think he comes through for us today in Coors Field versus Austin Gomber, and also rolling with the Reds. Graham Ashcroft to take down Jonah Doan through the first 5 innings, guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are the best. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow for Pass the Prop right here on the channel. That'll be coming at you 7:30 my time, 8:30 Eastern. Get that coffee and be ready for some more plays there. So thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. We'll talk soon.